this video is not about the best life drawing books, but rather which life drawing books are the best for you to buy. The books I own are generally all very good, but you may not find some of them useful for your individual needs. So how do you know which books will best fit your needs as an artist? I have a few tips. Number one, the life drawing books you purchase need to fit your skill level. Just like you wouldn't give a first grader a Shakespeare play to read, you need to find books that fit your skill level. One reason I have so many art books, so many anatomy books, is that I think when I first got into life drawing a few years ago, I bought books that were really beyond my skill level. They were just too advanced for me. And I got frustrated by them and overwhelmed by them. Like these Valerie Winslow books, I absolutely love, but when I first bought them, they just overwhelmed me because there's a lot of information in them. So if you're a beginner, you might consider buying simpler books like How to Draw People by Jeff Mellem. This book is much less overwhelming for a beginner. So fit the books you buy to your skill level. My second tip is you need to know what your end goal is in learning to draw the human figure. Why are you learning life drawing and anatomy? Is it a hobby? Are you going to art school? Do you want to do like comic book illustration or fashion illustration? If drawing is a hobby, you might not need a technically, advanced book. You don't need to know all the names of muscles and bones. If you want to do comic book illustration or fashion illustration, you need a book that shows the figure in a more idealized way. It's usually more muscular. There's more movement. It's the same with fashion illustration. I have this book by Bina Abling on fashion illustration, and I really love it, and it shows the figure in a much more idealized, elongated way than some other books would that are more, for, say, you're going to art school. Then you're going to need, more books like Valerie Winslow's that it's much more technically accurate. The figure is more true to life. My third tip is, how much reading are you willing to do? And again, I'm going to use these Valerie Winslow books. These have a lot of text in them, and to really understand what's going on, you do need to read them. And we are artists, and we're visual learners, and we like to look at pictures. So if you know you don't want to spend all that time reading, maybe books like the Morpho books are better for you, that have primarily drawings in them. There's a little bit of text, but it's not as much to read. My fourth tip, and maybe the most important, is what books are going to keep you motivated to draw. To learn life drawing, you have to draw. So the books you buy should inspire you, and you should like looking at them and like drawing from them. I like these poses for the artist books. This is one of my favorite, Basic Human Anatomy by Roberto, Asti. And I return to these books time and again because I like them. If you don't like the book you're looking at, you're not going to want to learn from it. So choose books that you like. Try to do maybe flip throughs like I have on my channel of different books, or go to your local library or your local bookstore and flip through the books and make sure you like them before you purchase them, because these books tend to be pricey. So you want to get books that you're going to use and you're going to refer back to over and over. So those are my tips. I hope that they're useful for you. Thanks for watching.